Hi there, signs of Leo. This is Kim. Happy Leo season. I hope you guys are doing great today. Happy birthday to you all that have birthdays coming up or around the bend. Let's see here. What do your spirit guides, your angels want you to know for your next 3-day messages? What do your spirit guides and your angels want you? And I will tell you, resin card came out when I first tried to do this reading. It might not again, but just saying. Antimony. Antimony, okay. Okay, you have antimony, you have Neptune, and you have mortification. Golly. These look like some serious energies that you're dealing with right now. Definitely this is going to be about something that goes on for more than just next 3-day messages, but you could find yourself really transforming over the next 3 days. You know, you could have a lot of spirit contact. Neptune is it's the planet that brings in the energy of our ascended masters, and I don't know, I just always feel like miracles are right around the corner when you have Neptune, divine spiritual intervention here. Mortification, that is the card that comes out to let you know that there's an actual process of the death energy here, and that the ground is more than likely getting ready for you to plant new seeds. And what will you plant? Well, you will be listening to your animal self. You'll be listening to your, if I say lower self, I'm not meaning lower in vibration. I'm meaning the part of you that acts from passion, or being compelled towards something or someone. Okay, so we have big energies here. Let's pull from another deck so I can see more about what this is. This is that antimony is like the hunger. It's something that separates you from the pack. It's the energy of the hunger, the urge. An urge. Whoop. Why? Happened the way that it did. Okay. Okay, Spirit, if you can tell us, what is this spiritual mystery, divine intervention here for Leo about? And I'm just getting the feeling like they're trying to speak to you through your instincts at this time. Something that comes natural. This is a feeling of, this is natural for me. Listening to your instincts. Perception. Perception. That's a big card. That's a big energy. It's a big energy because what we perceive and how we perceive what's going on has a lot to do with, the outcome that we're going to be able to produce for ourselves. So, your perception, the way that you see things, maybe even as far as I'm looking at this ending as not an ending, but a transition. Nirvana, goodness. I just did a selective collective reading that was about samsara and breaking through the cycles of suffering, and this has done that. This is nirvana on this side, helping you reach nirvana. What is nirvana? Does it come down to how you perceive things as to what can be your state of, from what your state of mind perceives as nirvana? So you transcend here with this card. You transcend even the mundane. You make the little things here very important, special, sacred. So this is your nirvana is your, it's how you would view perfection or your utopia. Free from suffering. It's like you've cracked a code here. Ooh. Sidereal space is coming out. Interesting. Sidereal space is talking about the vastness of everything else that is out there. Let me go to the book, because I'm wanting to say that it's more of being aware that there is a higher power, and I think that they're telling you to reach out. I mean, it looks like they're telling you to reach out to your spirit guides and your angels at this time, or your higher self, whoever you reach out to, because there is a greater force that can help you. And that there's more. Yeah. Your perception also. Just keep in mind the perception card that's out here. All about how you're perceiving things. Right. Outside of you, outside of your control. Sidereal space is outside the atmosphere of our planet and beyond our reach. We cannot control everything. There are external factors that exceed our power. It does not refer to the power of I can, because you can do everything, but it refers to the I control, because you cannot control everything. Sidereal means belonging to the planets or the stars. There are hidden forces with a higher power that handle those things, and we as humans are of limited scope. Allowing cosmic forces to take control is the wisest response by anyone who trusts in a star guide. And you have Portal 333, which says, I am completely surrounded, protected, loved, and guided by my ascended masters. And number 33 is associated with the Neptune energy, so, or the planet Neptune. So that is like your ascended masters. And what you create. It's just giving a very strong vibe of you are responsible for what you create. Almost like your thoughts, your perception, how you're viewing things, how you're seeing things. Like you can help yourself get to a point where you're manifesting exactly what you're wanting. And matter card is you're manifesting. You're making something concrete. Now let me get another one. And it looks like you're manifesting your nirvana. You know? And the perception, you know, it's like this is perfect to me. I mean, the first thing that comes to my mind is a good home cooked meal. and like being cozy, and that would be my take on, yeah, this is perfect at this moment, at this time. And they want you to know that anything hard that you've been through already in the past, it doesn't actually touch your soul, doesn't actually harm you in any way. Spiritually, it leaves but a vapor trail, right? So the mark can be written in the sky like a vapor trail, meaning it's going to disappear pretty quickly. So pretty soon, what you're going through, whatever has been hard, whatever is wrapping up, or that you had to take to the Pluto energy will just be a mere memory. Now there's that pull or that urge here. Geocentric model, antimony on the bottom. So with the, antimony with attraction. I don't know why I even said that. So this is some kind of pull. Where is it pulling you? I guess this is where we open up to tarot, because I need to find out what are you are attracting something to you. Maybe it's more adventure. Like perceiving a different reality. Be a person. Two forces or two objects that are compelled to come together. Whoa. The Chariot. And I have a Strength card. So we have strong energy of you being confident, because this is your own energy here, Leo. And where is it taking you? You know, because the Chariot is taking you somewhere. Or maybe this has you opening up for travel. Something like that. Let me get an animal card. So this is your victory, you know. I don't know what you're doing, but they want you to be focused on the fact that endings are inevitable, change is inevitable. What you have been through, even though it's been hard, it is in the past. It's okay, and it will. And if you haven't moved through it yet, it eventually will be. Shift your perception to the fact that you're here to create this nirvana for yourself, this heaven on earth, and you absolutely can. Ooh, got the tingles. Leo's got, you have angels helping you. You have angels. There's a certain feeling that I get when I'm doing a reading, when I feel the angels pretty strong, and I'm feeling them right now. Wow. The lizard. The lizard. Interesting. This card is talking about your telepathic abilities and your ESP, your ability to pick up extrasensory perception. So when this card comes out, you know that there is some type of spiritual gift that's been bestowed onto you where you pick up more information than the average. And so, yeah, they're wanting you to acknowledge it, because with sidereal space and Neptune coming out here, you have communication with guides and angels that really want you to succeed. They could be bringing two people together. They could be bringing like to a situation or the right circumstance where all of a sudden, once things take off, they take off pretty fast for you. That's the momentum of the Chariot, you know? So, I don't know. They want you to I guess acknowledge how sensitive you are and trust yourself in the messages that you're getting. Trust your messages, Leo. I just keep getting that message that pretty soon something is just going to be in the past. I'm not sure if this is like something big, something that you've carried, like an emotional weight or a burden that you've carried for many years. There's something like that that's finally going to be able to be lifted, or something that's you're finally going to get relief from. Because that card and that lizard card, that's antimony, is saying that you are different. Like, you are separate from the pack. You do have different gifts and abilities. you see things different than other people see things. And that's why, no matter what apparent entropy is in the world, you have the ability to create nirvana. Beautiful. The water carrier, humanitarian, generosity, nobility, balance, calm life, communication, compassion, unselfish, alleviate suffering, a benefactor, care for others, humane, helpful, ethical. You could have a benefactor come into your life. I feel, because of this being this star-like energy to me, it has the Aquarius, it has the number 9. It makes me feel like the ending of a chapter is going to be full of finally something that you do is not only supported by the universe, but you're going to be like, the right people are going to be pulled magnetically to you to help and assist. Maybe quite an opposite too. Maybe an opposite type of person, maybe the whole situation is opposite to what you would normally be open to. But it's here. So the eclipse means that if there has been this dark shadow over your life for however long, it's about to move out of the way. And the light revelation is coming. So get ready, because Leo's about to manifest your nirvana. And I'm very excited for you all. Yeah, let's pull a spiritual card. I mean, they're all kind of spiritual, but you know, my oracle of genetic gifts here, since we have the telepathy, the lizard, astrology. And isn't that interesting that it's coming out and it laid on top of that sidereal space? No coincidence. Belonging to the planets and the stars. And then you have astrology, ancestral knowledge, something that's been passed down through, you know, generations. Is in your DNA. It is the information of the planets and the stars. They're within you. You can view each cell as your portal, your own personal portal, because it's changing. Your cells and all of the portals inside of your cells with ascension number 1, Earth, DNA, and cell structure change. So what is happening? Gifts are turning on. Ascension. You should be feeling this energy. I know that there is a full moon out, so it's definitely, like, I feel the energy today. I have a lot of energy today. I don't know why. They tried to take a nap, couldn't even take a nap. So you might have here definitely a psychic medium, and this card here about communicator. There can be something that switched on. 13 representing the end of an end of a chapter, a transition, the death card, but I'm also picking up transition of souls, of spirits, and your guide saying you have this ability. Don't doubt it. When you get information that comes in, don't doubt it. I feel like you're going to be put in a position where Spirit is going to ask you to, or prompt you to tell somebody something. I don't know if it's about themselves or about a relative or something like that, but you're going to get some communication. This is going to be from the other side. This is going to be from across the veil type of communication. And because life path number 3, the communicator, ruling planet Jupiter, is here, your concentration then is going to be about your communications, networking, and relations. But I think that this has to do with spirit too, like the communication between you and the spirit realm. So somebody's being guided to please trust your abilities here with psychic medium. So that's what I've got for you all. Have a great next few days. Sending you love and light. Bye, Leos.